And it's worth pointing out that Anonymous hacked the Prime Minister of Tunisia's website and put on a message stating the principles of democracy there. So, I mean, all that is...
They did a whole lot more on those North African revolutions, too. I mean, that was just one site of many things that they did.
Okay. So, I mean, there was Anonymous played a role in the political, I guess you could say, political revolutions in North Africa.
They did what they could.
Yeah. And yet, at the same time, there is kind of this, I don't know how else to put it, but sort of smart-ass punk stuff that Anonymous does. I mean, putting a swastika on the top of Google's hot trends list, gaming an online poll that Justin Bieber fans had set up to decide which country he should visit first on his world tour, and the vote...
try and send him to North Korea.
To North Korea, yeah. Or, in 2008, spreading a rumor that Steve Jobs had a heart attack and the shares of Apple plummeted $10. Maybe silly stuff, maybe actually sort of damaging. I mean, hurtful for no apparent reason other than just some people are getting off on this.
Yeah, the term is trolling. It's very much what it is. And I'm sitting here smiling because some of that I do find hilarious. Some of it's horrible. There are some negatives to the way things work, but those same negatives are very much the positives. And I know that sounds weird, but if you look at the way Anonymous works, the fact that anyone can be anonymous and, its roots of where it really started. I mean, it really started out as a group of people trolling and doing things like that, doing whatever it took to have fun online. And it grew into other things, and, it ended up where it is today, doing a lot of, as you said, kind of politically motivated stuff. But there are still Anons who have nothing to do with all the, what you might consider good things, like, the Tunisian Prime Minister's website and exposing all the crimes of H.B. Gary and these other security firms that they exposed that now are under congressional scrutiny. There are a bunch of people in Anonymous who are absolutely against all of that and want to just go have more fun trolling things.
They think this is taking things too seriously.
In their own words, which they have said very clearly on some of their websites, the Anons doing this stuff, specifically the Anonops Anons, are ruining Anonymous's bad name. I mean, that's very much something they've said, and I find it hilarious.
Greg Hausch is not the spokesperson for or a member of Anonymous. He did, however, speak with Steve Paulson about Anonymous. You're listening to a hacktivist theme song from the V for Vendetta soundtrack. It's called Governments Should Be Afraid of Their People. Is Anonymous a gang of cyber terrorists or a group of internet freedom fighters? Join the discussion on our Facebook page. I'm Jim Fleming. It's To the Best of Our Knowledge from Wisconsin Public Radio and PRI, Public Radio International.